Let's go.
You're
Oh,
live.
we're live. How you doing? We're live. All right, this is me, Larry Romano. This is what's your name again?
I don't know.
She doesn't know her
You
name.
just invited me off the street.
Yeah, I picked her up on the street corner. She was there. Did you have your thumb out? I'm not sure. Were you hitching?
No,
You
I
didn't have,
stuck my leg out.
she stuck her leg out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think the microphone can pick you up. You don't have to lean
Oh,
in.
right. Yeah.
It's not like church.
Well, this is like
A
that.
reading
Hmm.
from the letter of Paul
She, I
to the
like
Corinthians.
in the short time that I knew her since I picked her up. How far ago? A couple miles?
10 minutes ago.
About 10 minutes ago. In a short time, she's already kind of, she's a scholar. I mean, she's got a Notre Dame shirt on, but she didn't go there.
So what?
Well, I'm just saying.
Converse?
I wore a Swatchmore shirt on the King of Queens, and but it was Bryan Cranston's shirt. You remember that episode?
No.
Because you don't watch the show very often, do you? It's okay. You could admit it. There's a whole bunch of people out there that don't watch the King of Queens, and there's a whole bunch of people that do watch the King of Queens.
You know why I don't watch it?
Tell me why.
They're mean to each other.
Oh, come on.
Not you,
No.
but the husband wife. Like, they're not nice. It's like very like, and they got the poor dad living in the basement. It's like kind of sad.
I mean, I can't.
Not sad. I wouldn't go as far as sad.
Jerry Still is a great dude. I love him, but I can't be
I'm not a hater. It
No.
just like doesn't sound uplifting.
Right. What's your favorite sitcom? If you had to pick a sitcom,
Anything without a laugh track. No. Oh, Seinfeld. I mean, really.
well, Seinfeld has a laugh track, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't bother me.
Seinfeld is really good.
It's earned its place.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, Seinfeld for real, and they got Friends.
I mean, I watched Friends in real time when it was popular, like, Thursday night. Like, were they on a break? Like, was drama for 7th grade? Like, we were like arguing. Can you take the sunglasses?
No, I'm not taking my sunglasses off.
Oh, hey, look.
How you doing? I feel more comfortable with a mom though. But let me ask you a quick question. When like NBC had must see TV, what grade were you in?
Do you want to know?
I absolutely. That's why I asked. I want to know.
6th and 7th grade.
Must see TV, 6th, 7th grade. Okay, that's cool. I got a little Joey Matt LeBlanc story that I'm going to share with people down the line. Not right now.
I enjoyed his so Friends.
I love Joey.
The characters individually are really good. Ross was my favorite until and then he got weird. They overly wrote him, and he got really weird and like wiry.
He was in Ross did an episode of David Schwimmer did an episode of NYPD Blue 4B, I think was the episode, and I had done a couple episodes of NYPD Blue. It was like a cutting edge show, and I went on an audition for Friends Like Us, which became Friends. And in the audition, in the room, we used to go in the room. All you actors out there that are watching or live or when you watch a recording, you used to get the chance to go in the room, you read, and we're in a waiting room, and he was there, Schwimmer, and he was focused, man, and he got the part. And there's a whole story.
Did he have leather pants on?
I don't remember what he was wearing, but I know that he was uber focused before there was even uber.
Shouldn't you be focused?
Right, and I wasn't uber focused. I wasn't, and I got to tell you one thing. One thing about a couple of shows, one of them is Friends, the other is Sopranos, is that I enjoy Matt LeBlanc's work so much that I'm not mad that I gave up the idea that it's him, not me.
You gave it up?
No, I didn't give it up. I didn't have it, but I didn't focus on it.
So you're saying you tried out for that role?
I did audition for that part. It was called Friends Like Us.
Do you remember what you read?
Yeah, Friends Like Us. For Joe.
Yeah, but like, was it a scene that we'd recognize? Like,
no, I don't remember. I wish I still had the pilot episode, because back in the day, all you actors out there, before you start, you would send out the email with the script. We would go and pick up the script from our agent's office. So I picked up the script and then I read it. And I was at that particular time, I wasn't in the television environment with people that were down with the environment. No, I was more into the movies, but there was people in there were doing theater too. I was like, but whatever. My bottom line is this: I enjoy watching him so much
that funny.
I don't mind the fact that
Question.
If I would have got, I would have.
Question about since we're on Friends.
You got a question? Oh, you're gonna ask.
Do you think Jennifer Aniston like is Rachel Green, or is Rachel Green Jennifer Aniston? Because she's not a bad actress.
I think she's really good. I like watching her.
Yeah, she's good. Did she craft that character so much that everyone feels like, oh, she's this Rachel Green and everything, but really it's just her acting that well? Does that make sense?
I mean, I saw it as a movie she did with Tim Blake Nelson, and I think John C. Reilly, 2 actors I work with on The Thin Red Line, and she plays a character, Miranda. It's a low budget movie, like independent movie, and she's a total different character.
No,
I got to tell you, I really like Phoebe on that show, and I really like Joey.
No, they're great characters.
Yeah, I would say Joey, Phoebe, and Rachel. You know, like that.
Monica's neurotic and annoying.
She was dancing with Bruce Springsteen in the video.
All I know is I would try to watch that show on like Thursdays? Was it Must See TV Thursdays? And my mom and dad, would walk through the room when you're watching TV, and my mom would just go, "No one talks like that. They would not have that apartment. Unrealistic." Like, they did not want me to think like, oh, I could be 20 and move to New York and have that apartment and work for Ralph Lauren. And like, it's not happening. Crushing my dream.
No, it's too much money. New York, that apartment. I mean, you got to earn.
Right.
You got to be like a Wall Street guy. But that's make believe. And
the episode where Phoebe was skipping, I don't know if you know the episode Library that well. Do you remember that?
No.
When was the last time you skipped, Blair? Like just
skipped it a little?
Yeah, like skipped. It's liberating.
Probably just like an hour ago. I was skipping around here.
Actually, you were frolicking a bit. I don't know if you were like I skipped in public the other day. Cars were staring, didn't care. It was very free.
Really?
Yeah, you should try it out.
I'm gonna maybe not do that in public because people like, in the neighborhood are gonna be like, "There's that guy from
New York." I wasn't in the neighborhood.
Skipping. That's what I'm saying. I got to go someplace where nobody knows me.
I'm
going to be in LA, Los Angeles, California, and I can guarantee you one thing: if I skip down Hollywood Boulevard, nobody will think I'm Cucamonga. So I'm going to do some skipping out in Hollywood. I'm going to be at the Slam Dance Film Festival. You ever hear that one?
What is that?
It's a film festival where they slam dance.
Well, I don't know what slam dance is.
It's like Sundance, and then it became Slam Dance, and Slam Dance has more like.
Is it like a mosh pit? Like people?
Yeah, no, Slam Dance. Well, I don't know if that happens. I've never been there. Well, actually, I was there many moons ago when I went to Sundance, and it was in Utah. But which where they got the more interesting movies. Sundance? No, I'm not going there. I'm going to Slam Dance where they get the more interesting movies. I believe in my. But anyhow, I'm going to Los Angeles. I'm going back to Cali, which is really my second home. I like to say that LA is the first 2 letters of my name. NY is what's etched in my soul, and STL is my home right now, and I'm really grateful that I found this really awesome city in the middle of America, regardless what they say about things on whatever it is. Yeah, it's got its things, it's got its whatever's, but
don't we all?
Yeah, it's cool, man. So like I guess you could say I'm almost like coast to coast and in between, man. It's like at New York, LA, St. Louis. What is next? Coming to a town near you. Is
Puerto Rico? That's what's next.
That's next winter. What's going on? Is anybody watching us?
No.
Could they comment?
If they wanted to.
Is it live?
Yeah.
All right. So what's your name again?
Oh, I didn't say my name.
I know. That's what I'm asking. Oh, so then what's your name, period?
AM.
AM.
Mm-hmm.
Not PM.
AM.
AM.
I don't like AM. I only like PM. I'm a PM chick with an AM name. Hey.
So in other words, when that clock strikes midnight, it's all you. AM.
For sure.
The next 12 hours is all you.
Come alive.
Really?
Like a vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. What do you do? Like,
man, St. Louis pre-COVID was, you could actually like
go out
do things. Yeah. The city didn't shut down.
No.
At 9:00. We should be embarrassed. You can't even like go to the grocery store or go to McDonald's.
Should me personally be embarrassed?
No, I think as a city we should be embarrassed. Like, I don't know, whatever. That's a whole tangent. Collectively.
Collectively, and
do you believe in the collective conscience? collective
She comes up with these things. I only know like 15, 20 minutes, but she comes up with like these multiple syllable descriptions
words.
Of, yeah, no, like, you know.
Oh,
like,
the juxtaposition was a big word for you today. You didn't like that.
How many syllables is that?
Don't know. Can't
Come on,
spell.
count it out.
I can't spell.
Juxtaposition.
I feel like I should Google this.
Yeah, well, Google. What's going on here?
I don't know, but you relax.
I'm relaxed. Why? I don't look relaxed.
No, you don't look relaxed. You look tensed up.
I'm not tense.
I think it's the chair. We got to figure out the height.
Tense. I feel good.
Well, really, it's the height of the table. We could change the height of the table.
No, we're not changing nothing, man. We're going right here. We're gonna be chilling, or maybe get you a more comfortable chair.
But you know what?
I'm not tense, man. I feel good.
No. But now that we're doing this, like, definitely, we got to have our little.
What?
This is fun.
We got another microphone here. We got to have another what? We're fun. Well, it'd be nice if we could play a song. Is there a figure out a way to play a song?
I don't know. Figure it out. Probably I can't. I do have to jump though soon here.
She's got to jump. So this has been a day where I believe in a lot of ways I've empowered you to go beyond.
What's this?
Oh, that's the song. That's a song. Oh, it's all the way. How is it not playing? Is it playing? Look, something's playing. What's that?
Where's it coming out?
You all hear that on TV, Barry Roland? What's up? Oh.
Oh, can I say that? Sorry.
You could.
What? I mean, turn everything off. Why are you pushing me?
Because I don't want you to step on these glasses.
Oh.
What the hell is it? How come this is on?
Oh, it's background music. Maybe we can't hear it. Probably couldn't hear it. Sounds. Dang. Is it on?
Yeah, it is. It's not.
Well, I stopped it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna come out of that.
I don't understand. It's background music, but I can't hear it.
All right, is it recording?
Yeah, recording, but the music isn't playing anywhere.
Okay, we got to figure out why the music's not playing. But for all you guys out there watching, any guys watching,
here you go.
Oh, is it playing?
Who are your default speakers? I mean, can you see this?
Could
you
I
have
see
sunglasses on.
I see it, yeah.
And it's far away. Do you want my reader?
No, I see exactly what it says. It's cable input. I see it.
But what
Default,
speakers
I
are
don't
these?
know. Well, I really don't know. It's not those. They're on, but they're not on. So I don't see them. Try those. No. No.
Well, nothing else is on, so how would you know if it worked?
Is there volume on there?
Yeah, you got to figure this out.
Okay, we'll figure it out. So it's been one of those days here where this highly educated woman over here, what's your name?
Wow, that's a compliment because you want me to feel motivated to figure this out.
Oh, we just wanted to passion on it. You think that I have an ulterior motive?
No, you don't.
Like, is that really thing that like an ulterior motive? Like, oh yeah, let me just boost her up a little bit. You went to what? You went to how many colleges? You did a graduate thing? Oh, you're not filming no more?
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
You just can't see yourself. Look at you. I'm trying to figure out the speakers.
Just figuring it out. You went to
who? Right. Like, are these even? Do you recognize these speaker names?
No. I mean, the only thing I think is that it's plugged into that. How come it's not playing? No volume.
I mean, I literally don't know what I'm doing. Huh?
Is there a volume thing here? You see?
Yeah, I turned it up. I did.
Yeah, we'll get to it. We're going to get to it. Oh. Feeding the ducks. Just feeding the ducks.
I watched ducks the other day for an hour.
Tony Soprano.
It was great. Well, you should do that more. People should do that more.
Go duck watching.
It was, yeah.
Where'd you watch the ducks?
Forest Park. It was very relaxing.
Okay.
After I skipped.
You skipped school?
No, I was skipping around.
Oh, she was skipping and she watched ducks.
God, I really wish I could figure this out. Bummer. Okay, so here though, I like that. So people, like I did a test, so we could respond right away. We could share a link.
Yeah, that's what we want to do, right? That's hard.
Right. Media.
We're not recording.
That was on us. We are recording. We are still live. 100%.
Then again, okay. Listen, when I was a kid, I liked my favorite band was Kiss. Peter Criss, of course. But then, of course, I you know, and that's that. So now we know what we're talking about here.
Oh my God.
So I want to ask all you fellas out there in Rainbow Land. Actually, that didn't sound right because that kind of has a connotation of that, like in Rainbow Land. Well, I just want to let you all know that if you go down to Sunset Boulevard, there's a club called the Rainbow and the Rainbow, okay, and the Rainbow, okay. So I just want to say, right?
I like Rainbow Bright.
I mean, like when you see a rainbow, like a real rainbow,
you get happy. How could you not be happy?
I mean, it's really cool, man. You know, so like, you know, it's like, why are we allowed? You know, like I'm just gonna be like, yeah, man, that's what's up. You know, it's like it's a cool thing, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that phrase for a second?
That's what's up.
Because that's one of those filler phrases, like.
Is it?
I use like you know how how's it going? Be good. Have a good one. Like it's just generic.
That's what's up.
But I use that's what's up sometimes.
Like
that's what's up.
Like the Cardinals got like you got a young team moving into next season. That's what's up.
I don't know, like grocery store, like how like just
the
small
people in St. Louis are upset with the Cardinals. That's what's up.
No, I mean irrelevant.
She said
we're not upset with the Cardinals. We're upset with the owner who doesn't give up about anything else. You know what it's like to go to a Cardinals game now? It's like watching a bad infomercial. I'm like, where am I supposed to look? What am I buying? Like,
can I tell you something about that?
It used to be silent when you watch a game. Like you go to a soccer game, it was quiet.
They got.
I want to hear the background. I want to actually watch the game. Now it's like throw glitter, throw more glitter, throw glitter. You have to pay for
advertisements.
It's just shit. It's just like, and then look over here and look over here, but don't look at the field. It's like it's
you got also everybody's got his own. You got their own song. Can I say something though, really, about the Cardinal ballpark, where they call it Busch Stadium? When you sit in that ballpark, first of all, from the outside, it's really beautiful ballpark. And you drive past it on the highway, and you see that they've won a lot of championships. Not as many as the Yankees, and I'm not trying to put them down or nothing, but I'm just saying
give us that payroll.
They are there. Whatever. Forget about the payroll, man. The Cardinals did it. The Cardinals always did it with a farm system. But what I want to say, that ballpark is beautiful.
Changed the game.
Thank you. So the ballpark is beautiful, and when you sit there and you see that arch in the background, it's gorgeous. Now, regardless of all the other stuff she's talking about, which I totally understand because I've been there, what I like to do is I go across the river to Illinois and I see the minor league team play there, the Grizzlies. That's some good stuff. Are we on your phone?
You like that?
Yeah, I totally like the Grizzlies.
Why? Because you get to like heckle?
No, I don't heckle. I love watching the youngsters playing the game, man.
Watch your phrasing.
What, youngsters?
I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of
controversial words?
Situation.
What do you mean? Yeah. No, I don't think so. Why? What do you mean? I like to see the young kids play ball. What does that mean? It's enthusiastic. I know. Like she comes from that generation where anything can be taken crooked. Like it's just like crooked. Like, all you guys out there in Rainbow Land. How does she know I'm not talking to male unicorns? Okay? You said you're a unicorn. She described herself as a unicorn the other day. I don't see no horn coming at her. Well, I don't know what the hell she just did, but it kind of looked a little
bit. Shake my fist at you.
Yeah, I know. It kind of did look like you were doing something else, but that's like. Well, so we did a test today, and I kind of told a little bit of a lie. I don't know her 10 minutes. I know her. How many years do I know you?
A minute. 4, 5
minutes.
6
minutes.
Years.
Years. I know her that long. So it's not like I just met her on the corner. Though it is where I just recently
we have different
found
seasons of orbit, though.
Yeah,
you know.
right. Though I just recently found her on the corner.
Get
No,
out of town.
she's not that kind of girl. She actually.
We're talking about. We're here to talk about you, Larry Rowe exposed.
I can tell you one thing.
Give me the elevator pitch. What are we gonna do on this series of Larry Rowe exposed?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna talk to everybody out there. And you could call in. You could like say, "Hey,
what are we going to talk about?" You.
Well, we're gonna no, we're not gonna talk about me. We want to talk about talking to actors in the business, so we could bestow them with my knowledge, my experience, my wisdom. Of course, the game has changed quite much since then.
Is this a mentorship program?
No, it's not a mentorship program. Or maybe it is. I don't know. If you want to take it that way, we can. I could tell you how I just started writing screenplays, and then I bada bing, bada boom, bada biff, bada bam. How that all happened in New York forget about it, to this guy, Ron.
Yeah, he's trying not to give tangential information right now.
I was walking down the street in New York, and there was a box, it was a learning annex. I opened a box, I look in there, there's all sorts of classes at the new school, and it was a screenwriting class, Ron Peterson, and I took the class. Now, if I tell you where the class was being held and all that other stuff, that's for a later date.
Was Ron Peterson or Ronnie? I feel like he was.
No, he was Ron Peterson. He was a very interesting guy, and I hope he's doing well. It was a very long time ago, and he was my first screenwriting teacher, and I could, and I wrote a play.
You're a great writer.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You got like that one, speaking of baseball.
Oh, baseball, yeah. Well, you saw the movie that I wrote and directed, and she's a different generation. This movie takes place in '86, and it's kind of a it could be called toxic masculinity. The year she was born.
I'm an old soul, though.
Yeah, she's pretty wise.
I think so.
Right. She's wise, right? Mm-hmm. She's right. She's pretty, and she's well educated,
cultured,
right? And now that you know that about her, and if you really know me, you're gonna wonder, well, what's she doing with me?
Entertainment.
Well, there you go. She just told you. I guess I entertain her.
Which is the point of Larry Rowe's book. No, you got stories.
Oh yeah, so right, we got right. We want to talk to the young guns. We want to talk about like what's going on right now. You guys doing the verticals out there? I mean, I did plays.
You lived in New York in the 70s.
The 80s, more or less. The 80s, yeah.
You were there in the 70s.
But I was a kid.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, maybe not. It does. I was at the Shea Stadium.
I can't even
when the lights went out.
Level of unsupervision.
Oh, I was supervised. I had a 2 feet in one shoe for most of my life. And then I just, once I got a driver's license, they couldn't stop me. And I started delivering pizzas for Pat's Pizza over there in Orangeburg, New York. Mm-hmm. That's right. I was delivering pizzas. Had a job on 303 at MRC or MCR Research.
What was the most popular pizza?
Oh, back then it was just a cheese pizza, maybe pepperoni. It wasn't like nowadays. You got all sorts of fancy stuff.
Bacon, goat cheese.
That's just come on. No, you had Sicilian. You had the squares you call Sicilian. You had plain cheese, maybe had pepperoni. Probably even had anchovies back then. But you didn't have like chicken and all that stuff. But for all you that went to Townsend High School back in the late 70s and early 80s, you'll remember Pasquale. Pat's Pizza was a great place, and I delivered pizzas.
Okay, your high school was like a pipeline to Hollywood. Like those couple times we went through, like you're like, that person was in that, they were in that, they were in that. Like, how does that work?
Mike Rispoli was a few years ahead of me, and he was Mike Rispoli. If you Google Mike Rispoli, he's done a lot.
Rispoli,
Rispoli, and Mike
sounds like a bacterial infection.
Really, Rispoli?
You got Rispoli.
Oh, there you go.
We're sorry to say.
Sorry.
You got Rispoli.
Rispoli.
You didn't get your vaccine renewed on that.
You know what? That's like another name. Like we have some code names, me and her, like
nicknames. Freddie.
Frederick. Freddie. So now we got another one, Rispoli.
Don't be a Rispoli.
Nah, man.
You gotta get the Rispoli burned off you.
I know Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
Mike a long time, so I can't do that to them. But Joe, how you doing? Yep. And Joe is a cook, the Rispoli. So you got Rispoli, you got Mike Rispoli, you got Danny Spitz, Anthrax, and I don't know, man. A lot of people that were successful in business.
I mean, Danny Spitz is like a character.
Anthrax. He was one of the founding members of Anthrax. We had a
How do you find? What do you mean find?
Well, he was one of the founding guys that got together. They played with the drums.
Like a chemist? Oh
no! Fuck! What are you talking? Anthrax. She's thinking about this stuff. The band.
That's why I'm here to ask clarifying questions.
She was born in 1986. In 1986, I went to go see David Lee Roth at the Brendan Byrne Arena in New Jersey, which is near the Meadowlands or whatever they call it now. And I seen a bunch of people gathering around somebody, and I get a little closer, and it's Danny Spitz. And I was like, my God, Danny, they're signing autographs. And, back then they didn't have the internet and all that other stuff. And I had lost track of Danny. Next thing you know, he's a rock star doing cuts with Public Enemy and all of that stuff. And
when it was fun to run into people,
she wasn't even born yet. This one over here, let her go. So, but
like seriously, like running into people like that, like you genuinely are excited to see them. Now it's like,
yeah.
I already saw your vacation photos. I tried to defend you on Facebook, but like, it's a train wreck.
You know what trips me out? You know what trips me out?
What? Do tell.
Okay, do tell. That trips me out. I'm not a big fan of do tell.
Do tell, kind of.
No, do tell. No,
do tell.
No, how about we spit it out?
That's mean.
Well, okay. Well, that could be taken a lot of different ways. But what trips me out is that what happens is that, you see people saying on Facebook, I want to wish my significant other a very happy birthday.
Red flag.
Very happy anniversary.
If any partners are showcasing their undying devotion on a social media platform, they're headed for the big D.
That's her prediction. That's 100%. Her prediction. Yeah.
Another big red flag is when all of a sudden, like a guy's profile photo,
oh my God,
he's like, it's just him and the kids. I'm like, oh, he's proven he's a good dad.
Oh yeah, RJ, what's up, bro? Yo. It's RJ.
There's Michael.
I'm watching, brother. Drop a link. I'll come on and say hi.
How do you do? I got to drop a link?
Yeah, just drop a link. I'll come on and say hi to you. I'm watching you right now.
Oh, God.
Cool. How do we drop a link?
I was very happily thinking no one was watching.
Oh, no, I showed you guys too.
Oh, God.
What did you do?
Oh,
we got people. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hey, Michael, what's up, Mike?
Listen, this is like test trial and error. I'm just clicking around.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so did I do it? I just did it. I didn't change the font, the copy or anything.
Let me see. Let's click it. Let's see if it lets me in.
Oh, so you can't, if you're on, excuse me, YouTube, you can't just see it? I don't understand. You have to join.
I'm watching you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm watching you guys live.
Should he take these sunglasses off or what?
No, he looks great.
Thanks. Okay. Cool. Appreciate it, man. What's happening, bro? How you been?
Everything's great, brother.
Yeah?
It's always good.
I got to get out to Pennsylvania soon, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to see you.
Thank you. Yeah. See, I told you, he's been a big inspiration. He's been telling me to do this for a long time. RJ.
2 years ago, we started this conversation.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
I know.
And I watch your show all the time because, you know what? It brings back the voices from New York, and listen to Michael talk. It's very like I feel at home. I was telling Anne-Marie, LA is the first two letters of my name, but NY is what's etched in my soul, and that's you might have heard me say that.
And the voice is real. I mean, like when you're not. Yeah, Anne-Marie. Yeah.
You put the wrong link.
I don't know. Did I
share
referral link?
Yeah. The chat.
So that's what I did. It says StreamYard. That's it. But you want it to be YouTube?
No, you should. Well, yeah, that link should. Why is it?
It says new. Yeah, well, you saw it.
Yeah, it's taking me to StreamYard, but it's not your access link that lets me get into your show.
So I'm thinking this was like a true test. Larry's got to upgrade tonight or tomorrow. Like we couldn't do multiple platforms, and I feel like there's probably some other things that you can't do. I'm guessing.
No, it usually lets you. It's like 2 buttons. Let me see if I can bring mine up. Let's see. It's usually a button.
Well, I'm in post a comment.
It'll be like a plus symbol, like at the bottom. It's like
slides, PDFs, extra camera, video file, image, share screen,
Right there.
guest, Gmail, got it. No, it's still, but I mean, it's StreamYard.com and then the backslash to invite guests to the studio.
Try to, it should say like invite guests. But
yeah.
Invite guests.
Guests can stream this to their own destinations if we want that.
No.
Okay.
Invite guests. If you hit this, it'll say invite guests.
Yep. Got it. And then drop that.
Paste it into the chat.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus, man, bro.
Let me see if I
Is that what you're?
Yeah, I want to see. I'm gonna click it now. Let me see. I'll tell you what to do. If I get it in here.
Oh, did you need to get that?
You'll see me probably.
Oh, cool.
Now.
Oh, so this is like for guests, so that we could talk to you. Do I add this?
Yeah, I'm on your show.
I'm a fucking producer. Excuse me. I guess I can't say that.
Look at that.
Oh wait, can we hear you though? Mute my.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't. You hung up.
What did I do? I hung up.
Well, I can't hear him.
What happened?
Edit. You gotta call him back.
So you can't hear me? Oh no, it's my fault. It's my fault. How about now? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
Check.
I know that we've got a speaker problem.
You can't hear me.
Feet, like.
So you don't hear me.
It concerns me how you like seriously have trouble using your phone.
No, I'm not having trouble.
I'm on the Larry Romano show. Man,
I can't hear you. We can't hear you, and I don't know why. So I can't figure out where that back audio is coming from, and everything's turned on.
Let me see if I can.
Nothing's muted. Larry's calling you.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
You can't hear me?
No, any like pointer, like everything's turned on, or is this a cord issue? What he has plugged in as far as speakers go?
Let me go. Let me just put the show back on to see if I hear myself. Check. Nope. Yeah, you're right. I can't hear from me. Can you hear? Well, see, but guys, they can hear me on the show.
They hear you?
Well, because his phone's up to the
I
mic.
got the phone up to the mic. How about now?
Well, obviously not.
It's so you guys have your speakers muted. Unmute your speaker to the show.
Where are they?
Bottom right hand corner, you should see a little speaker.
Where do you do that? Settings?
Look all the way to your bottom low right hand corner. Do you see a little speaker?
It doesn't say that anything is muted.
It's not muted?
I don't think you have speakers. Like there is no speakers.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say. I mean,
are you on?
There you go.
You hear me?
Now is it working?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, hang up, Larry.
All right, hang up your phone, Larry.
Yes, hang up.
Cool, man.
You hear me now?
Yep, got it, bro.
I don't know what I did.
Great. This is great.
You see us?
Yeah, I see you. Fine.
Hey,
You see me?
See that?
You sound like a. And when FaceTiming, can they see it? Oh, look at this
I'm coming
technology.
I was so close to get. I was signing off. I was in here cleaning up in my office. I was doing some stuff and I was leaving, and my phone alerted and said Larry Rowe live. I said, "What? He's on YouTube?" So I popped on. I seen you. I said, and that's why I said I just texted. I called you and said, "Larry, I'm live. Can you hear me still?"
Yeah, we're
good.
Good.
It's good. Yeah.
Okay,
right.
this is cool.
This is perfect, man. Yeah. So I've been telling Anne-Marie about you for a while. You know, he's been an inspiration to me, telling me to do this. Yeah. So it's awesome.
And I actually offline would like pick I want to over like architect things probably. And I'm trying to find the balance between like, let's be prepared and have a plan, a blueprint, something versus like, don't worry about that. You're spending energy where you don't need to spend energy type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do this. So now, like, for instance, can you see all your comments on the side?
Yes.
Now, like if you click one, now click Frankie.
Yep.
And if you click on it, should pop up. There you go. So if you leave, people can ask you questions. If you just click them and unclick them, you can ask. People could come in and ask questions and things like that.
So on my screen, it looks like I just hid that, but it popped up on
the bottom over there.
Yeah, so you have to click and unclick, and that would let you.
I see what you're saying. So like throw in a question. So if we're gonna
so you could tell everybody in advance.
Here we go. What up, Larry? Like, all right, Mikey just asked, "What up, Larry?" So we're gonna answer that question.
Yeah.
Here's another problem: is I'm not the audience. I don't consume this type of anything, which might be a pro because I just. I feel like I'm just hanging out at Larry's house.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, she's been hanging around, you know.
No, but you guys got it. No, but this is perfect. Like you guys are doing it. Like this is it. Like you guys are on. It's a good test.
All you gotta do because she's got a little time to do it, and like you know, and I think it's she's.
There's not many people that could like probably sit next to you and.
Yeah, she could tolerate me pretty much for the most part, you know. Because I'm, you tell them.
What do you mean?
Well, you know.
Let me talk. Let me see what.
Yeah, I mean, she disappears for months on end, you know. But then,
oh my god,
well, she has her fill of me, and then she splits, and she goes, "I had enough of this," and she goes on her own. Oh, and
it's
saturated.
You get saturated.
She gets saturated. She can't take it no more. She's like, "I'm out."
Say hi to Michael. Say hi to Michael Skull.
Mike, what's up, Michael?
Hang on. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna tell him to make sure he's watching. I just texted him. So he can say, yeah. I'm gonna text him the show link so he can watch.
Vicky Paradisio died, huh?
Yeah. He did die. Did you ever know him, Larry?
No, I never met him. No.
You never met him. Yeah, you were a Brooklyn guy, right?
He was more like out towards East New York, Ozone Park, really, right? That's where he was mostly.
Yeah.
Michael was in Bensonhurst.
Where were you born, Larry, again?
Bronxville, New York, bro. One of the richest towns in the world. But I wasn't. My family wasn't living there when I was born there. But Bronxville, New York. And then we lived in Yonkers, Mount Vernon, and in Orangeburg, New York. Went to high school, Tappan Zee High School, and then moved back down to Mount Vernon. I went to Florida for a year, but then I went down to Mount Vernon and Staten Island. And that's when I met Michael around that time, out in Staten Island. I got a lot of family. I had a lot of family out there. And so, pretty much as far as New York is concerned, I pretty much was all over the map, just like, you know. New York, LA. Now I'm St. Louis.
Yeah. Larry, you don't know. I can't explain to you, brother. Like I know I told you a lot on the phone.
Yeah.
But Larry, because we're like friends now. Like we're like friends. I think I took a hit of a joint with you before.
In Jersey. Yeah. Well, we talked about all those things that those were years of my life where I lived in Staten Island, and I forgot exactly, or I don't want to remember how exactly I got introduced over there. Started out in South Brooklyn, Carroll Gardens, the Marco Polo, and Frankie Romano. I miss those guys, man. You know, Frankie Romano, and he eventually opened up a place called Milano's on 18th Avenue. Michael spoke about Milano's a few times, and that's where I eventually met Michael. I remember Michael being there opening night with Paulie Zach, and Jackie. And there was a lot of really good memories there. I had a lot of fun,
Yeah.
Good
but
memories.
What, Larry? Can I call you Richie one time, please? Just one
baby.
time.
Go ahead, bro.
Richie!
Yeah,
Larry,
Yeah,
you helped to
yeah.
raise my daughter, brother. We watched you every day. You don't
That's
understand. Like
cool, man.
every
That's
day,
cool.
brother.
Yeah.
Did you see that they recently asked Kevin James about if he would do a like King of Queens remake or like a reunion with everybody
Yeah, I saw
together?
some
Oh, what did he say?
yeah. What did he say?
He didn't say no. He said I leave the door open,
Right.
but what he said, but it doesn't feel right to do it without Jerry because Jerry's passed on.
Yeah, I mean,
nice excuse. I mean, I think that. Sorry, can I say that?
well,
It'd be fine if they were hard up enough for cash. They would do it. That's
Right.
a Leah thing.
Yeah.
She's on a Scientology rampage. She's doing her own thing. She's not well liked.
She speaks her mind, which I like.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Wow,
No,
Larry, you have a perfect partner.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
exactly.
and the show didn't end well. Like they got divorced. It's sad. What would be the reunion? They run into each other on the street and they're like, "Hey,
what could be the reunion?
we
Kevin
made a mistake."
Yeah.
They got divorced.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
they?
I have, I have my feelings about Leah, as an actress and Leah's career. I have my feelings. I'm not going to talk about it now. I want to take the time to talk about, what it was like to work on the pilot with Kevin, who really never did a show like that before. And, and eventually I want to get to that, because a lot of people are like, what happened to Richie? Oh, he left to go do another show. And RJ, what's up.
You know what'd be funny?
You
do the spinoff. And like, I don't know, you all have kids and like the kids' grandkids are all at the same school. And that's how the orbit happens.
I was thinking of like, if I was thinking about
so it's Richie's show,
right?
And they just happen to be, I don't know.
How about if it wasn't Richie, it was just me? Like I was thinking about this.
Oh.
Okay, do two things. Okay, it could be that I end up being the Jerry Stiller character, and I have to move in with my kids, and I'm the person in the basement. But instead of being Jerry, who is at that stage of his life, I'm still, the guy that plays it in the rock band down at the local pub, something like that. That was one thing I was thinking about, and the other one was I was thinking about what happens if you turn the tables. Where if the dad was, successful and he was on his own and, he was a bit of an eccentric artist, rock and roll dude, I play music. And all of a sudden the kids have to move into his basement. So those are two scenarios that I thought about, like that creative, like that might be it, And
that'd be like 2.5 Men, but with a family in the basement.
Well, go write it up, man, but
no, but still, I mean, you're right. No one could top. He probably carried the show more than I realized.
It was just so fun to be around, Jerry.
Marky Mark is here. Hey, the guy on the right side, his name's Marky Mark. He's a big time follower of this genre. He's a good guy. He's a real good guy.
What's up, Marky Mark? How you doing? You watch Michael all the time there, Marky?
Jeff Nadeau's watching. He said he's gonna drop a link. He's Larry. Do you watch Jeff Nadeau?
I watch Jeff all the time, man. I just saw you getting into it, Anthony Roggiano. I just saw that one. I watched that episode. That was a fiery one.
Look, there's Jeff. Click the thing for Jeff Nadeau. He's
Jeff. What's up, Jeff? I watch Nadeau. I'm on to the Nadeau thing. Absolutely, man. It's been good. Yeah, you guys are my entertainment now. I watch Anthony, and I watch Jeff, and I watch Michael. I do tune into Sammy. I only met Sammy the Bull once in my life, and I think I should. I'm very lucky that I only met him once. I always said Michael was always a gentleman. He was always a pleasant to be around Michael.
Which Michael are you talking about? Mikey
Scars, yeah, Mikey
the greatest
Scars.
gentleman ever. He's the nicest guy.
When I listen to those voices in the background, I think about Frankie and Milano's and Maria and Mario and Billy, everybody, Billy Florio, the piano player, and Jackie and Rocco. They parked the cars. I remember them all. Jeff and Chris, Mario's son, who passed away. And, I remember all those guys, man, and it was a really good time in my life. I was, I actually, those days I enjoyed being in Brooklyn more than I enjoyed being in Hollywood. That's all I could say about that. I watch Michael and RJ. They're the best. What the genre has to do, off of hands down, second and none. They're the best. Yeah, I definitely, I always like what I say is, and Michael was never a wise guy with me. Michael was always a gentleman with me, And I remember the Wednesdays when he would stop by Milano's and he would be in his suit because he would be going down to the Raven night, as that, But and the time in Los Angeles when he came out with Tommy Sneakers, it's and you think about those years too, the people that were you around. I mean, it was bloody, I'm glad I didn't meet a lot of the other guys, like God forbid, even Sammy, the guy's treacherous, and Tommy Karate and all those guys. And then, you see Michael, he wasn't, I always viewed him more like mafioso than wise guy. That's all I could say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry, you before I was gonna ask you something. Weren't you a bartender or something?
What? She's laughing. What?
No, it's fine.
What?
Was you a bartender in Brooklyn or something?
Bartender?
Oh, yeah, taxi cab in Manhattan. I was like delivered pizzas at Pat's Pizza in Orangeburg, and I was bartender at the Marco Polo on Court Street, Joe Chirico.
My Grateful Dead.
And
Did you meet the Grateful Dead?
I bartended Broadway shows in Manhattan, and a lot of the theaters. I did the major theaters, and the Grateful Dead did like an 8-night stint at the La Fontaine, and I was working at the 46th Street Theater with James Earl Jones across the street. And on our break, I would go across the street and I would see the Grateful Dead playing live right close up. Which I'm not crazy about the Dead, man.
I am. That was my impressive.
I mean, my favorite Dead song is Shakedown Street. I think that's cool, but she's really into music, and that's one of the connections that we have. She turns me on to a lot of really cool music. What's that cat you turned me on to yesterday?
Larry, play us a song live on air.
Oh, behind us.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Yeah, we want to figure out how to play some of these songs that I wrote. That's what we want to do. We have a couple of songs that I wrote. You've heard of stuff, different genres, and a couple of songs I want the people to start, hearing this music that I've been recording over the decades. And Anne-Marie, like I said, she said something to me yesterday is about other artists would be jealous of me right now, knowing that I still own all my music.
Basically, we were driving. Well, you were going to play the numbers,
right?
And listening to stuff, and I'm like, man, you're not tied. Like, how lucky are you as an artist? You're not tied to a one-hit wonder. You're not like, tethered to that. Like, you get to do what you want to do.
Right? Yeah.
But you don't have the crystal ball when you're younger, so that doesn't.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just I didn't want to. I went on a meeting. I think I might have told you. I went on a meeting with a record label, and they says we got to work on the image, and we're gonna we got to come up with a good name, Vanilla Ice, Iced Tea, Ice Cube, Italian Ice. And I was like, yeah, all right, and I come out of a meeting, my agent says, what do you think? I said, Italian Ice. What are you kidding me? I'm gonna walk around with
this like pre-Milli Vanilli or post?
This is post Milli Vanilli. The guy wanted to call me Italian Ice. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I financed a lot of music with a lot of really awesome musicians with my King of Queens money, and cats that went on to play with major people. And it's time that we get that music out there.
So
Larry, are you still friends with anybody at all from King of Queens? Like, do you guys ever talk, have coffee?
Well, Victor Williams is in the movie that I wrote and directed, Saturday in the Park. He's in the movie, and I like to talk about, when, we've been talking about doing the Patreon thing, and it's recommended to do the Patreon because people will comment and so on. And we want to talk about what it was like to work with Leah Remini, what it was like to work with Patton and the whole lot. And as well as working with Al Pacino, because I studied with Al Pacino's coach. That was a dream of mine, working with Sly. But after we did the movie Lockup with Sylvester Stallone, Tom Sizemore, may he rest in peace, just a really great actor, Tom. we were two young fellas out there in Hollywood, and he stood in Hollywood, he stood out there in Hollywood. And, I went back to New York, and interestingly enough, you see that, like, I really, once again, I enjoyed hanging out and laughing and joking with the kids outside, parking the cars, or bartending in Milano's, or with that environment. I enjoyed that much more than being in Hollywood, and so when you start talking about, who are my long-term friends in Hollywood, they're more going to be people that you don't know. They're going to be a stunt guy. They're going to be, and to that, young actors that I met out there who, came out from New York, and, whether I read with them for an audition or, whatever it was, mentored them in any which way. Yeah, there's a lot of young actors, well, younger than me, much younger than me, that I'm friends with in Los Angeles, and I can't wait to get out there, and see them, which I'll be doing real soon. One fella, Jeremy, and if you all in this audience want to see something, go look on YouTube. It's called Small Shots. Small Shots.
It's actually really funny.
It's really
I've watched
funny,
it several times. It's on Amazon too. Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime. Go check it out. It's called Small Shots with Jeremy Luke and Joey Russo and a lot of actors. And there's another guy, Howie Mandel is in it. Really good stuff, So, and he does a lot of theater out there, which I absolutely respect. And when you talk about the people that I'm close to out there, it's people like those guys that might not be as famous as you think, but guys that actors that And another reason, I'll tell you, one big reason that I have to continually go back to Los Angeles is that I'm very funny about who cuts my hair. And if you see this mop I got going on right now.
You let me cut your hair when I was with you, remember?
I don't remember that, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I'm gonna go see my therapist in Los Angeles, California. So yeah, the people that I'm close with out there, and it would be people that are not so famous, so to speak. But I really would look forward to directing Sylvester Stallone again in a movie. What do we got here? Oh, she's got to go.
Well, so
she's a cook.
But what I was going to say though is I think that's like the whole why you're excited about this.
What?
Larry Rowe Exposed and the platform, and that it's just vignettes and the amount of people and the things and the intertwined and all the Ghostbuster streams cross. I feel like at the intersection of Larry or something. I don't know.
You know what's funny? Like a lot of people, Larry sent me a lot of his music. And the funny thing is, typically when what we know somebody for, like he's known as an actor, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll see like somebody who's great at something, then they'll like, but my real passion is this other thing. And they'll go and do it. And it's like, stick to acting.
You're like, yeah, it's not that good.
When Larry, I edited a video for Larry, one of his songs. I listened to many of his songs. And I'm not saying this. I told him, Larry, you can attest to this. I said this to you on the phone.
Yeah.
Larry could be like a traveling musician, a real life musician. And I was astounded at how good his music actually is. And Larry, come on, Larry, back me up, because people think when you're on screen, that people are fake. I told him a million times, Larry's actually like a real drummer, musician. He'll be on the phone with me for 3 hours sometimes, and he's in the RJ, you got to hear this song, and he's in the back playing the drums, and he's playing me a song over the phone.
I would say music first. I mean,
music first,
really,
without a doubt, man.
Yes, sound, but also I'm the lyrics, the fan. I'm like, that's all, like that in itself could just be written words. So you're a Renaissance man that could live in a band.
It all stems back to my family roots. I guess my cousin Rick Giovinazzo, the 2 songs that we wrote in Los Angeles together, and he found a studio in Los Angeles where a guy from Detroit, Jimmy Hunter, was there, and Jimmy had access to a lot of really awesome musicians in Los Angeles. Lance Morrison went on to play on Jagged Little Pill for Alanis, and Keith Howland went on to play with Chicago, Jimmy Corey. I mean, just real hammers, and so it all really stems from that foundation. It started really, and then you just get in there with these really awesome musicians, and The King of Queens was about me getting financed to be my own label, so I didn't have to listen to somebody tell me, "Oh, you got to change your name to Italian Ice," and I ended up with how it all came from. Cousin Ricky G, Jimmy Hunter, from Jimmy Hunter to, I mean, we go on, and we will, like Michael says, we'll tell that story another time. But
well, guys, I wanted this, Larry. I seen you on. Well, I seen you on. I could not come. I could not come on when your first test show. I'm like, so I'm happy to come on and be here, Larry.
Thank you.
I'll be supporting every single thing you do, bro. Everything you do, I'll be supporting everything you do. And can I have you just Larry? You don't understand. King of Queens was like my family's nucleus. Can you shout my sister out, Sade, the one you talked to by phone?
Charlene?
Sade. A pretty name.
Yeah. How you doing? How's it going?
And my daughter Maya.
What's up? Peace and victory. How you doing, Maya? Sade? All right. Yeah, man. And Marky Mark said, "Yo, what's up? What's up, Marky Mark? How you doing? We're gonna be back on tomorrow."
There she is, my sister. There's my sister, Sade. She loves you.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? I met your cousin too back in Jersey, right?
Yeah, Dominique. Yep.
Met your cousin down there. We talked about all those stories that we had from Bobby Boy, got all the way back to Bobby B.
Yeah. Larry, I have all that on my phone. See,
we should bring it, man. And Michael, I don't know what Michael is, but we could maybe talk some baseball. I know Mikey's a big Yankee fan, and and all of that stuff. Yeah, definitely. We'd love to talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come on the show. And Larry, we can help you. Like when you guys really get up and going, let us know. We got like 30,000 subscribers. We got a big Patreon. Cool. We'll pop your show over to all of our people to check you out. We'll share you, and we'll help you.
Yeah. I got some stories for Jeff that I would talk to you in private. Some stuff through my childhood that that I found out later on. A lot of stuff that. I met people in Hollywood, actually people that Michael introduced me to, friends of his. And I got a good story, and I would like to share that with you guys, and it would make a pretty interesting episode, I believe.
Let's do it.
Then,
sure.
Yeah, and then talk to Michael. When we talk about that trip that Michael made to Hollywood with Tommy Sneakers. I don't know if he remembers that, but that was a fun time. It's a fun time. It was good stuff. Great memories.
Well, this is great. Yeah. Like this is it. I mean, really, I was just clicking around like we were testing. So
no, this is great though. I'm
turned out to be a nice,
If you keep doing it, you guys keep doing it. People will come in, and you'll build it up. And you guys got a good vibe. So I think the whole set, everything, Larry, there's no better set than that. That is Larry Romano right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this wasn't even a thought. It just is. It looks like a set.
It does though. His drum set, the American flag, everything. It's all Larry. That's Larry.
Yeah, for real. It's LT.
It's undeniably like just organic and on point.
That's Larry.
We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow.
Thank you. We'll talk offline too.
Right. Take care, brother.
Bye.
Take care. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you Saturday. See you, Marky Mark. Later. Mikey's guys.